day they would go into school, they got called the N-word. They got made fun of because of their hair.
It's like, I love that you girls today are wearing your natural hair, but when I was coming up, I wasn't able to do that. I wouldn't.
A lot of seniors that call other people of color like labels, and like that's like the worst thing that you could do, label someone. So when I began my research to figure out when did this racial biases began for us students of people of color when in our lives, I was surprised to figure out that most of the racial biases started when we were just kids starting in preschool. Study has shown that 18% of the black kids in preschools, half of the school's suspension of these little kids were black students. This is clearly showing a racial bias towards these kids when they were starting out as little kids. And also that study said that white little kids start having this image of black people being aggressive, violent from this young age, which causes a lot of separation and segregation starting from a very young age, which shouldn't be happening.
My name's Jessie Ortega. I live in Utah. And my race is Hispanic.
I'm Taba Sumara Sarwar, but like people like to call me Tabu, or like in school Taba. I go to Mainland Regional High School and I'm South Asian.
My name's Aaliyah Toussaint. I live in New York, specifically Long Island, and I identify as Black. Yes, I consider it very diverse. The thing with Elm, even though we're on Long Island, like we're right next to Queens, right next to the other boroughs, so a lot of people are actually, or a majority of the population of Elmont is Black, and we also have like a second majority of the Latinx community, and also a lot of Asian communities, specifically from like India and Pakistan. So my school is very diverse, race wise and ethnicity wise. Yeah, so yeah.
I mean, not really, but like I think I picked a good amount of like diverse group of friends because like I feel like I'm friends with like a lot of like people from different backgrounds. That's what also keeps me like diverse in the school. So like I don't know. I guess it's not that diverse, but you just gotta find the right people.
Yeah, the school I graduated from was really diverse. It had a lot of Hispanic people and um Black people and white people and Asians. They get just the whole thing.
Since you went to two different high schools, was there a difference in the two?
There was a different vibe from both of them. A lot of the population here is like white, like dominated by white people. So, and I never really saw a lot of people from that looked like my color, or like talk Spanish, or like, you know, it was really hard to relate to people that didn't really understand.
I always say, like, if I were to grow up somewhere else on Long Island, I don't think I would be the self-loving Black woman that I am, because I know personally I did struggle with it when I was younger, because I would look on the TV and the standards of beauty would be different. So I feel as though my school has helped me, like, realize my beauty, my worth.
I had one Asian teacher.
5 teachers of color.
I think I only had one.
So in 8th grade, I had this assignment where my teachers were like, okay, guys, we're gonna do this ancestry thing, pick an ancestor from like way back in the day. It was pick an ancestor that came through Ellis Island or was alive during the Ellis Island thing. So the thing is, I didn't have any ancestors that came through Ellis Island. So, but a lot of the kids knew their ancestors. They knew who got married, who had children, who got married, who got children. They knew their ancestry, except I didn't know my ancestry.
Yeah. So you think that they don't really pay attention to the people of color that are in the classes and who might not have had those same experience as the rest of your white peers?
Yeah, because like I didn't have the materials or the knowledge that they had.
like she would teach us things in marketing, but from a Black point of view, and specifically for me, a Black woman's point of view. Like, she's dealt with, racism within the office, like the prejudice, and she says, like, I love that you girls today are wearing your natural hair, but when I was coming up, I wasn't able to do that. I wouldn't have got the job. And so it's just that point of view that really does prepare you for the reality of the world.
Okay.
I think I view history a little bit different because I just believe that, like, I think Black people should teach their own history, but like not a lot of people have the same views as I. So like when I do have this conversation with other people, they're like, but like why? It doesn't change much. But I'm like, yeah, but they have the right to like teach their own history because it would be more impactful. I've had teachers and like my history teacher in junior year and sophomore year, they both said that they wish themselves that they had a Black teacher teaching them about like slavery or like the Civil War or like things like that. So like I agree with them 100%.